Yeah, at that moment, I felt I needed a change or something to improve. We started with 2 reps, 3 reps until I arrived at those 15 or 20. And now I see all these changes.
Tell me, what would have happened if you decided to do nothing about your situation back then?
It definitely would have not been the same. I have more efficiency.
Hey there, glad to see you in another testimonial video. Today I'm having an interview with one of my students. His name is Alex. I worked with him for a couple of months and I absolutely enjoyed it. He's an amazing person. We were colleagues at the university. So let's say originally I'm an engineer, and after that I switched to my passion. This is my passion: nutrition, fitness overall, and finding what is going on out there. So yeah, in the first place, who are you and how old are you?
Hello, Sebi. Thank you for everything and all the help you provided. I'm Alex. I'm 28. And yes, I'm an engineer. You was the first person who, let's say, gave me that drive to try new things and go on my passion. And since we are working, I followed mm, my both passions, woodworking and finances. And this program, beside all the health and alimentation improvement, improved my free time because I was more prepared and I had more energy to do my passions. And I really, I don't know how to explain it. I'm doing everything with pleasure now. I don't have any pains. When I was waking up for the Asian markets, I was feeling very tired. And next day, I was exhausted. The following night, I wasn't able to sleep. And then again. And since we started to work together, I can wake up at any hour and then fall asleep in 5 to maximum 10 minutes.
Oh,
And
awesome.
this thanks to you. And also, I improved a lot in my health, so I'm more energetic. I don't know. I know that I'm a pessimist person.
No,
I'm
you're not.
sure I have the same pessimist level as before, but I enjoy to be like this. It's like a superpower now. I know my condition, I know my limitations, but I enjoy to do everything, even exercises. So at the beginning they were very hard. I thought this is not for me and it's not meant for me. You start it slowly. We started with 2 reps, 3 reps until I arrived at those 15 or 20, where they were 20. And now I see all these changes when it's coming to lifting something or pushing something or moving something, which it at the, let's say in the countryside, it's considered the normal weight,
Mhm.
30 kilos or 50 kilos, like a bag of grains or wheat or corn. It's considered normal weight for a man to lift.
Mhm.
And for me, it was impossible. Now it's not easy. So I'm not able yet to lift directly a sack of or a pack of 50 kilos, but with help, I can carry it on straight line. And with 30 kilos, I both can lift and carry them and even upstairs. We had to put some grains upstairs and the sacks for 30 kilos.
Wow, that's
Before
awesome.
all this experience for me was something which I was not able to do. And when it was the discussion about we have to move something, I don't know, 30 logs from ground to first floor, every time I was the one who was looking for someone who can help. And now I'm the one who is going and moving them. Honest to be, let's say I'm gaining more time doing on my own things, and now I'm more clear to do on my own many things, even from my point of view. That lesson that I have a parallel me in a parallel world who will do what I'm planning to do, and he will be one step further me, drove me to this.
Awesome. That
So,
was
so, so I'm maybe I exaggerated with this, but I wake up in the morning. I have moments when let's say I would stay another 5 or 10 minutes to sleep, but I remember that me in the parallel world already started the work 15 minutes before, and I should catch up with him. And I wake up.
that's
Morning routines also are something which are helping. Maybe people consider the exercises for the body, but in my case, the ones for the mind were the best. So that counting exercise for me was something which cleared my mind, and I have the reverse. So when you count reverse, I strengthen my mind and I energize myself. And when I count normally, ascendant, not descendant, I fall asleep. So it's a literally reverse action. One is plus, one is minus energy for me.
Gotcha. Awesome, and that was fantastic. So until now, I can understand that you have different passions outside the engineering stuff. And you told me how was the situation before starting. Now you have crazy energy levels, which is fantastic. Wow, you can wake up when you want. This is, like a life hack, man. Let's be honest here. And then, yeah, you can use that extra energy to build something. We worked a lot on the mindset part, the exercises and everything. You have your own enemy, the meditation stuff and so on. That was fantastic. Let me ask you this: why did you decide to invest in yourself back then? Because your situation was kind of like you didn't work out until then, and you were like almost new into this stuff, fitness, doing push-ups, doing other exercises, and so on.
Yeah, at that moment, I felt I needed a change or something to improve. This improvement may be on many levels. So at that moment, I don't know why I didn't decide it to go each weekend to party, I don't know, to make something out of anything I did. First of all, I think that I saw enough times your videos, and I said, okay, this is a change which people are already promoting. I saw other coaches, but not knowing them for me was okay. This is a new business. It sounds as a scam. Until I did not try it out, I didn't want it to start with someone unknown, because for me it would have been a scam from the beginning until the end. And also it was the first online product that I bought. Even if we know each other, maybe our audience should know that between us now there are like minimum 3,000 kilometers. And even with the clock, we are not the best friends. 1, 2, 3 hours difference between us. We can accept that it was a challenge at the moment when I had time in the night, but for you was too early, and then when for you was right, I was at work, and we had this mice and cat game until we reached some calls. Then we figured it out. But honest to be, I think it was the best choice that I did back at that moment.
Mhm.
I had many options to do, many harmful options to do. We have we can look for many things to do, but this, and also what I've liked, it did not required any additional effort, any additional, let's say, movement. You told me from the beginning that I don't need to go to a gym and buying some basic and bare minimum exercise corner of a room. At least, I don't know, 2, 3, 10 kilo weights or a bar. Okay. So, and another very amazing thing for me was the moment when Sepi told me that I don't need additional equipment to do the workout. Maybe some, but not at the beginning. First, we started with own weight exercises. And I remember back then at first training, I was like, okay, I don't know what's this. I should do some push-ups and maybe that's it. I don't know how many months or how many times I will follow this. Let's see. And it was also for me a surprise that I liked. So yes, those are just some push-ups, but are extremely hard to do correctly. And yes, just some extensions, but without having the necessary time to go to a gym and having just some basic equipment in a corner in a room. The whole exercises are requiring, let's say, maximum 4 square meters.
Mhm.
So it's a decent surface. It's doable anywhere. And it does not require a rectangular shape. So I've said 4 square meters because you need for, let's say, for 2 types. But I have on my balcony, which is linear, 1 by 4.
Mhm.
And all the exercises I did on the balcony were extraordinary, and the space is enough. So you need one person space, in my opinion. And also it's if you're single and not let's not think about the fact that you call a lady to your place for any other reason. Just a lady that's passing by to take something. Your sister sent something for her and she enters your home and you have a workout place, you have a clean kitchen, and you have some fresh fruits on your table. It's signals her that you're serious, you're someone, you're doing something. Working out, it's a next level. It's not, it's a mental state. It's not a matter of state. It's like poorness.
Mhm.
Being fit, it's like purna.
Awesome, and that was
So
fantastic.
you
So
choose to be fit and you tend to be fit. You doesn't need to be Mr. Olympia. You
yeah.
should be able to open a bottle without struggling, to carry 2 bags without struggling, and some activities which are required to men. So
Mhm.
you don't need another guy to help you carry something, just if it's more than 40 kilos, let's say. If something is 60 kilos, you need someone to help because it may be unstable.
Yeah.
Just because it may be unstable, not heavy. It's unstable to carry it on the stairs. But in other cases, you are one-man show.
Yeah, totally. Fantastic, man. So what you're basically saying here is that fitness is important not only for the physical appearance, not only for attracting the opposite sex in this situation, but also for basically for being like more masculine in the end, to open the cans and everything, to do the work in the house, to do the physical labor. If that's the case, you are in this industry as well, you're helping your family. And if I remember well, the goal was to get rid of 5 kilograms, which we did. That was fantastic.
Yeah, and you get rid of 10.
Maybe 10. Okay,
We
and yeah,
blend 5 kilos and I get rid of like, I think the maximum was 10, and then I started to accumulate muscles. So now we are at 8 or 7 lost kilograms. So
nice.
we are in the graph. We are now coming back to the target of 5 kilograms, but there will be more
So
muscles.
awesome. And as you heard, Alex is not into like the fitness stuff, going to the gym like 4 5 times every week. He doesn't have time for that. So we needed, let's say, a personal approach with only like home workouts with basic training, but something that will give him results. That was the most important part here. Okay, how do you feel now that you learn how to fix your metabolic health, and you also have my support, from now on for questions, for discussions, because so basically I kind of like transferred some knowledge in your brain, you see everything different now, and we can discuss ideas together from now on.
Yeah, the biggest challenge I encounter is the fact that I see colleagues around at my workplace or friends in my entourage that are complaining about things I also had before. We fix them together. But if I intend to tell them or advise them to contact you, they refuse. So people refuse the real help. And I'm okay. Your choice. When you will open your eyes, in my opinion, will be too late. And also for me, I think it was a bit too late at 28 to start. So I was not yet 28, and I'm not yet 29 now. It took a bit for us. So we are, I think we have 9 months since we are collaborating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, program was like, I don't remember the time, but then on we still discussed. So I think we had our last call somewhere in April or in May.
Mm-hmm.
And in July we were still talking. August we discussed. September, also October. So we keep in contact. And that thing you said at the beginning, that this program is for lifetime, and until you are here, we can ask you stuff. It's for real.
Yeah.
I don't know if in some years we want to open something on a business regarding this.
Yeah, absolutely. That to be amazing. Awesome. And so the thing with seeing this stuff through other lenses, it's a bit painful, because you know what people are going through, but you kind of like cannot help them. Sometimes you can give them an advice or something, but as you understood like how things went in this program, it's basically how you solve a problem, it's how you solve everything. Because if you solve, for example, skin problems, you're gonna solve the problem with insulin resistance, with low energy, and so on. So these are like all of them are correlated, and yeah, it's a bit painful, but yeah.
Mostly people complain that they slept bad, but I see them around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They are having another coffee. I don't know which one. It's third, fourth, sixth.
Mhm.
It's sure it's not the first coffee at 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. And right now, do you feel like you know how to face the next stage? I mean, you have the confidence level, you have the clarity, the level of preparation, and yeah, the right attitude towards the next goals, after all.
Yes, yes. So this program, as you said, more taught me to face challenges and to don't be afraid about simple tasks. If someone before me did that, it's possible or and it's doable. Like I was at stand-up push-ups. I thought those are impossible exercises. So those were designed theoretically. You draw a man, you bend it, him, you show the motions. I don't know in which program you edited it, and that's it. After some months of practices, they are okay. They are hard to do. I'm not yet prepared to sustain, I don't know, 20 reps or repetitions or 30,
Mhm.
but with depending between 7 and 15, 13, 12, 18, depends. I can do them
Awesome. So
in
you
one
so you
set.
went from impossible to okay in the regarding.
No, not believing, from not believing at all. That's beyond
Awesome.
impossible,
Oh,
more than impossible. I
okay.
said, those are not real, and then I did them.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Would you recommend the program,
Yes,
Maxim?
definitely.
Why?
First of all, it's a change someone really needs. So it's something before, I don't know how people were learning about nutrition. Maybe they were limited on their area. Back 200 years ago, no one was eating oranges in this area of Europe, in Romania.
Mhm.
Because they weren't. We were eating apples, plums, strawberries, cherries, depending on the month.
Mhm.
And now, because we have too many uh, possibilities to choose, you should learn what it's okay, what it's not okay, and what different elements are, and uh, also food it's doing to your organism.
Mhm.
And you should know what food contains, how it's dissolved, like a knowledge of yourself. It's good to know. I'm
Yeah.
eating bread, I may react like this. I drinking too much water, I may react like this. I'm drinking too much alcohol, I may react like this.
Mhm.
And you're aware of what may happen. Then I'm back to the story of from the office. I don't know why my I have a stomach ache or my eyes are hurting, but I drank soda with mm, some some chips and another soda.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. So knowing the food, how you combine, it's something which should be for each human being normal knowledge or general knowledge, something which are taught in school. And also about the sports, the exercises. I remember back then we had one class of sports per week.
Yeah. In the university, yeah.
In the university, yes, but even in high school, even in small grades, and many times though those were maths or literature classes.
Hmm.
So we were not taught from small kids that it's healthy to do sports. No, the ones who were doing sports were the ones who were not learning. This was the stigma back then.
Yeah.
So they are going to trainings daily. They don't have any more time to learn. But I've never thought, so I was calculating like my time. I come from school, it's 2 a.m., 2 p.m. I finish eating, it's 3 p.m. I start homework at 3 p.m. I finish at 6 p.m. And then I'm free to play.
Hmm.
Colleagues who were doing sports from 3 to 6 p.m. were at trainings, doesn't matter, basket, judo, whatever, tennis, field tennis. They were practicing something.
Hmm.
And then they had to do their homework. But something back then I've never understood. If I was working from 3 to 6, why my colleague was working from, let's say, from 7 to 9, so less with 1 hour, and we had the same efficiency. So we had more or less the same grades.
Hmm.
When he had smaller grades, I was okay, yeah, because of the trainings. But at the moment when I had smaller grades, I was the problem because it wasn't anymore his schedule. Sports was something good.
That's
So
that's very interesting what you're saying. So yeah, it is a big correlation, of course, because again, we are coming back to energy levels, to getting rid of the brain fog and stuff like that. So it kind of like the food you consume should give you energy, not taking it away from you, which is yeah, basically happening in the world right now. So yeah, that's the formula, like be healthy and use that extra energy to basically make more money, and then get those money back into your health, and then repeat again. This is like the basic formula here. Gotcha, man. So tell me, what would have happened if you decided to do nothing about your situation back then? Let's say we didn't meet after all.
ooh, 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 ooh. Complicated. I don't know because I've changed many things. It definitely would have not been the same. So many small projects I've started, I think would be at the same level.
Mhm.
So I've started them, they are there. Some I really need time to finish them. Now I'm, let's say, maybe I'm not at the half of the projects or every shit I've started before, but I finished from them.
Yeah, gotcha. So
I
more efficiency overall.
Yeah, I have more efficiency. I started and I'm not thinking in parallel anymore. I'm not on short term. I'm not thinking on parallel anymore on short term.
Mhm.
For me, it also was something good what you've told me that I should work out on different muscles in different days because at the end, the whole activity would be the same. And then I realized, okay, if I work 3 hours on a project today, not half an hour on 6 different projects, in some weeks, maybe not at the project from Monday, but at the project from Tuesday, I may see more significant results. And it was as I thought.
Mhm.
So serializing the activities helped me a lot. I was in a constant rush. I honestly tell you now that I was in a constant rush before. Now I'm more relaxed.
Gotcha.
I don't have to run. I arrive there. I don't have to worry if there is something to do or it's something heavy. I need someone to help me. No, I'm okay. Me alone, it's fine.
Awesome. That was fantastic. So yeah, more time efficiency as well. Okay, if someone
I'm confident. The confidence.
confidence,
Also,
yeah,
also the confidence, and that's not measurable. So
yeah, yeah. Okay, if someone watching this was on the fence about investing in themselves, what would you say to them?
okay, 3 months. Don't invest in yourself. Do nothing, but write down situations or memorize some situations. And after that, start with small steps. No one will be able to change you. It's until you don't want to change yourself, no one will be able to change you. And you can even don't listen at my advice, don't write down. But I guarantee you that in 3 months you will come back and you will think about facts you encountered during last month, and maybe you repeated some of them, some of the mistakes. I repeated many mistakes before I stood and analyzed what I'm doing wrong and how can I improve.
Hmm.
Back pains and everything, it's about these physical health issues. So back pains. I had a back pain, let's say 3 weeks back. Okay. Because I tried to help with something my father, next 3 days I had the back pain. Okay, I forgot. In another 2 weeks, my father asked the same things with the same stuff because I was overcrowded and I had too many things going in parallel and everything was a mess in my head. I forgot that weeks back because I didn't took care of something good. I wasn't aware of my position of the back. For 3 days, I suffered the back pain. Now I have like everything um like a process, and it's much easier. And maybe not 100%, but let's say more than 80%, I don't repeat my mistakes, my previous mistakes.
Gotcha. Yeah, man. Oh, that was
So an honest advice is okay, don't make a try, but you will come back crying.
yeah. Is
This,
there
this is
also a saying like if you something like okay, if you repeat the same mistake or over and over again, but it doesn't hurt that much, you're gonna repeat it again. So yeah, gotcha here. Yeah, man, I'm so happy that we had this interview. I'm sure your story will inspire a lot of people, and of course, I want you to continue to succeed because it wasn't, as you said, a few months of transformation. This is like just the beginning, and it's so amazing that you started this at 27. You didn't do, let's say, any heavy sport before. You you have
no
like
sports at all before.
no sports at all.
So some like when I was in mid school, sixth, seven, eighth grade, uh, mom advised me to try some sports because I was getting weight.
Mhm,
But then I was lucky because I started to grow and I grew 20 centimeters in like 1.5 year, or I had a constant growing.
mhm,
And because my body maybe, or I was not eating as I was growing, um, I reshaped myself. I wasn't chubby,
mhm,
or I've lost weight. I don't know, something back then helped, but I was not doing sports. I tried, I was going to some trainings I didn't like because there were some rules maybe I was not used to. There were other kids which were performing better. Between kids, it's always bullying if there isn't someone who teach them about this. Let's accept the other human beings. Let's
Yeah.
integrate. If you have a newcomer, don't laugh of him that he's not able to do. Let's teach him how to do it perfectly and to do it together. This mindset wasn't 20 years, 15 years back. And this was the major thing uh, where I said no to sports. I said, okay, it's not for me. I have to learn, I have to study, I have to achieve more technical knowledge. But that I arrived at an age where the technical knowledge wasn't the solution.
Mhm.
I needed something else.
Okay,
And it's a new domain. It's
that's
a new domain. It's something new.
so that's incredible. It's like if somebody who is an engineer will watch this, will kind of like see and hear, in this case, the importance of like doing some physical work, having the nutrition on point, even on the mental side, so you can like have more focus on the work. Yeah, in the end, make more money. And of course, I like the way you speak, in numbers and stuff like that, because yeah, like our connection was, okay, how many calories? This is the exact number. Okay, no, you have like 10 calories more. It's not gonna work, stuff like that. So yeah, this is incredible. Of course, an engineer mindset, always tracking the numbers. You have the arrows there. You know what's going on. Now you know the
Yeah, and,
importance of
and it
food.
helps a lot. It helps a lot. Sorry for interrupting, but the example you gave. So the fact that, let's say, I should have 600 kilocalories a meal, and it was 700. I wasn't scared. For me, it was okay, increasing 15% here, decreasing 15%
The
next
next
meal
day, yeah, or the next day, yeah.
or the next day. And for me, it was great. I also encounter people who are counting their calories as we were, but
Mhm.
they are like, okay, 3 spoons of, I don't know, oat. Okay, 3 spoons. E- Oh, I've put three and a half. It's not okay. I
Yeah.
have 27 grams of yogurt, not 22. I was okay. That's not relevant. So
Mhm.
I'm
Gotcha.
not in that extreme.
That's
Everything new combined with the knowledge you have, it doesn't matter what industry you are working. It's nutrition and being fit. It's a state of mind, like poorness. So if you don't want to be poor anymore, at least let's say maybe you are poor and you don't like it. It's okay, but when someone meets you, first thing will be to think of you that you are poor. But if you are fit, it doesn't matter if you are rich or not, people will notice that you are fit.
yeah.
So it's something which is noticeable. And don't consider poor about money, that you don't have luxurious clothes. No, not at all. Poor in mentality, that you put some blocks, some stops in your mentality.
Mhm.
Being fit offers you also mental condition, or it triggers something which I hadn't before, or I had, but not at this level, the drive of doing things.
Yeah.
So you wake up, you start with something, with another stuff, with another thing. And also if you are phone addicted, helps. It helps a lot.
Mhm.
Because you need both hands and you don't need anymore your phone. You skip for that screen for 30 minutes, then you go to, I don't know, you have to go to the toilet, or you have to eat, or you have a schedule in which you forget about the phone, so you reduce the hours drastically.
Yeah, the screen time. I believe the average is from 7 hours to 9 hours. Yeah, for the teenagers, something like that. So yeah, it's really
I
high,
was there before. So honest to be, I mean, 7-9 hours a day screen time, phone screen time. Let's say with work, there were like 12 to maybe 20 a day. Yeah,
Okay.
mathematically there may be 20 a day, but uh, no, it's fine. Screen time reducing ports help it a lot.
Yeah. Cool, man. Oh, awesome. That was fantastic. Thank you for your time today, and I hope people on YouTube enjoyed as much as I did. That was fantastic. The correlation between engineering numbers and nutrition, which is, you can say, it's the same numbers. Grams of vitamins, minerals, stuff like that. And yeah, looking forward to seeing your success in the future, man. Again, that was fantastic. Thank you for your time.
Thank you also, and I think I should thank to you that you started to post on Instagram.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
back in university, I remember in first or second year, we were at the canteen or
Mhm.
we were at the laboratory or something, and you told me that you ate some rice with some chicken because you need carbs and you need protein. And I'm not eating rice with chicken. When can I go and eat shawarmas?
Yeah.
Why it's heavy considering that it's more healthier his rice with chicken than my shawarma because I have many vegetables there.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's correct, but many sauces, many pufas.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I remember those times. Yeah, I was trying to bring people into that stuff, but maybe I did like 2 or 3 people, but they didn't stay consistent in this. But yeah, man, it's life. Life gets busy, and this is where or when you are like really tested. Okay, you stay there or you get it to the next level. Again, thank you for your time, and yeah, that was fantastic. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this interview, and yeah, I'm really glad that he achieved that. So he got rid of 5 kilograms and then 10, and yeah, he fixed so many problems regarding mental energy, brain fog, stuff like that, and I got him into sports. So congratulations for me. And yeah, I can't wait to help you have similar success. So if you're looking to get rid of let's say 5 to 10 kilograms in the next 95 days without going to the gym every day and spending hours in the gym, or yeah, even home workouts, as you can see in this case, or even like ditching the food you like, make sure to book a free health assessment call from the link in the description, and I will see you there.